again, and welcome back. Welcome back implies, of course, that you were here before, and also that you survived another day. So that's good. Welcome. Um, I just had a surreal experience just this very second. Of course, I'm subscribed to my own channel under my normal username, and so as soon as I fired it up, I got an alert from myself that I was online with myself. So, yeah, that was fun. Okay, so anyway, welcome back. It is Thursday, August the 10th, 2017. There's nothing interesting going on, but I do have a couple of things that have been on my mind, so I thought I'd talk about them because that's what I do. So, there has been some discussion with various people, friends, people I know, about um, they Mike, I know you have some money issues right now, bit of a cash flow problem. Why don't you monetize your videos? Okay, cool. I could do that. I could go through the process. I could set everything up. I could monetize the videos. I could set up ads, and that's cool. That'd be fine. But that would also, unfortunately, preclude the one bit of default content that I have. If I were monetizing the videos, then I couldn't pick up the Hitchhiker's Guide and read that because it's not mine. Um, which is fine because if I had 20,000 subscribers and I was making a living making stupid videos on the internet and talking to people about things and sharing my opinions and ranting, rock and roll, I'd be all about that. I'd set up a Patreon, have a Kickstarter for, a sound booth, and yeah, it'd be fun. It'd be a hoot. God, I'd love that. It'd be so much fun. But I'm not there, and I don't know if I'll ever be there. So, for now, until I either have some content that people might be interested in, or something interesting to say on a regular basis, then yeah, I'm not going to bother. And I'm also going to keep my fallback. Um, unless, of course, somebody sends me a letter and says, "Hey, stop reading my book." Um, you know, then I won't do that, and then no more Hitchhiker's Guide, and I'll try to scrape together what money I can. So whatever, right? Um, but this is also, it brought up another thought. This started, and I was on Facebook, and everyone that I'm friends with on Facebook already knows who I am. So there was no real need to introduce myself. But now that I'm just sort of broadcasting to the world at large, I uh, I think maybe an introduction is in order. So my name is Mike, and I'm an IT nerd. I'm a professional keyboard cowboy. I Right now I'm doing desk side support for a local company, and I think I won't mention where I work specifically. Um, for one, I haven't cleared it through their media relations, and another, I don't really want to tell the entire world this is where I'm at. Come find me. Um, but I will say that I grew up in a small town in Texas, and I live in a larger town in Texas now. And except for a few little forays into traveling here, going there, yeah, Job Corps. I did Job Corps. Um, I've always lived in Texas. Um, Percentage wise, you could pretty much say I've always lived in Texas, and you wouldn't be far off wrong. Um, yeah, so I fix computers for a living, but I don't really fix computers anymore because that's not what the job is anymore, and that makes me sad. When I first got into this, it was hardware repair. It was working in a back room. I've used a soldering gun to fix a computer, and it's not really a thing you do anymore, you know. So of course I remember a lot of the tricks from all that. You know, I've still got that basis. I still have that background, and you know that helps sometimes. But now it's all software stuff. You know, remove a virus, and for God's sake, changing configurations in Office. I'm I'm so tired of Office applications. I'm so tired. Me. I never really specialized. You know, a lot of folks at some point they specialize and they go out and like, oh, I'm gonna do networking, and oh, I'm gonna do programming, and that's awesome. That's great for them. Um, but those aren't things that I ever did. I've done some programming. I've uh, I've done database development. I've done website development work. I've done a lot of hardware work. I've done networking work. I've crawled under houses and pulled wire. I've worked in an office on a switch. You know, I've done a lot of it. So none of that really matters. That's just, you know, that's what I do. Not really who I am, but it's part of who I am, I guess. Um, I work around and with consistently some fairly nerdy people, and I'm cool with that. They're my people. I like nerdy people. I like doing nerdy things. I guess I'm more of your classic geek than nerd, I suppose. I'm not one of these hyper intelligent brain trusts that, you know, I absorb all knowledge and make it mine and I can do all the things. But I do get excited about things and um, learn kind of based on what I'm excited about, you know. So yeah, I know I know more about the D20 rule system than any single human being ever should, right? Um, I know more about some series of novels than will ever do me any good whatsoever, but I love them. I read a lot, and yeah, that's what I know. And that's kind of who I am, you know. So I'm 40. I'm a father. I'm married and have been for uh, almost 17 years now, and I'm cool with that too. Um, I've done, God, I've done everything. There comes a point though that you know you stick around long enough, you end up doing just all sorts of stuff. I've busted concrete and laid asphalt, and I've done construction. Uh, I've been so many different kinds of construction helper. Uh, I've flipped burgers and cooked fries and fried eggs and developed databases and made websites and shoveled poop, different kinds of poop at different times. Um, yeah, you know, so how you do? Got to make a living. Uh, About the only thing, you know, there's one thing I always said I would never do, and that was bag groceries. I don't know why I decided that I didn't want to bag groceries, because, you know, there's a few times that bagging groceries might have been a pretty good idea, right? But then on the other side of introducing myself is what do I want to say and what don't I want to say? What information do I not want to share with people? um, my wife will probably never be on a video. Uh, She doesn't want to. She uh, she doesn't want to go live on the internet and show everybody who she is. That's fine. My daughter, I almost have to fight her away from the camera. She wants to she wants to wave to all the people. Uh, but do I really do I really want them to, to be visible to everyone? I don't really know. It's okay. It's I guess it's not really something I have to worry about right now. Um, so, I do this every day because I want to interact with folks. Um, I'd like to build up enough of an audience that I get to have conversations with people every night. Uh, People I've never met, people I may never meet. That would be great. That would be great fun. Um, and just I don't really have a point, I suppose. I'm just here to talk. Um, which is something that I'm okay at. Uh, I'm thinking about, and do I really want to say this out loud? I'm thinking about telling a story. Um, Now I mentioned earlier, I know a lot about the D20 system. That's not the only game system I know. I've played a lot of games. I've played a lot of RPGs, and I've played as the player and as the GM, and that's a thing I love. I love doing that. That's so much fun, And if you get a group of people that are serious enough to focus a little and actually play the game, but not so serious as to make the game the focus, if you get the difference there, then it's just one of the best things because it's hanging out, but you've got some sort of structure to follow, and there's progress and interaction, and it's good. But seeing as how I don't have that, um, I'm kind of thinking about just telling a story. I mean, because that's all that running a game really is. It's telling a story. It's telling an interactive story, which is more fun. True, but maybe just telling the story could be fun. Uh, I don't write well at all. I've tried it, and actually putting putting the story down in a structured order on paper, as it were, in a word processor. Let's be honest, typing it on the keyboard, but whatever. Putting it down on paper, it eludes me. It escapes me. It's not a thing I'm good at. Maybe I just need more practice. I don't know. So this may be an exercise in trying to do that. Um, I want to tell the story. Well, I need to write the story. I need some guidance in the story. I'm more of a free form storyteller, but for the story to have a beginning, a middle, and end, a plot, some point, a climax, to have all of the elements of the story, I at least need to write an outline, don't I? So who knows? Who knows? I may force myself to exercise on that. Um, yeah. So there's that. Let's see. Have I done anything interesting in the last 24 hours? Um, Someone told me about a website the other day. I uh, I mentioned to someone that I wanted that maybe I should get back into trying to learn Japanese, or maybe try to learn German, or something, learn another language. And they told me about this website, Duolingo, Duolingo, Duolingo.com. And so I went, and I thought, okay, well, I'll check out the site, see what it is, and they've got little lesson plans and things set up, and you can they'll send you like a daily reminder, hey, you wanted to spend 5 minutes a day working on this, well, you hadn't done that today, but of all the things that they could possibly have, there was High Valerian. So if you're a Game of Thrones fan and you'd like to learn High Valerian, it's there. You can go learn it. I don't know how that would benefit you in life unless you're a big con goer. But if you're going to do the cosplay thing, pick up some High Valerian, stay in character the whole day, send me a video because that would be awesome. Yeah. So I guess I'm just going to sit here and run my head, or I'm going to get off of here. And seeing as how I don't have anything else to say, I'm going to get off of here. So thanks for tuning in. Um, or if you didn't tune in and you're watching this later, thanks for watching. Uh, Comment, let me know you came by. Um, like it if you feel like it. I'm not your daddy. I can't tell you what to do. Subscribe. I'm probably bigger than you. Maybe I can tell you what to do. Who knows? Yeah. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for coming by. Peace out.